her to include their music in her set. Reach out to her here, reach out to her on LinkedIn, find some way to contact her. I don't know, smoke signals. I bet that you might be able to get that included. And so now to talk about this new exhibit, which is Infinite Canvas. Infinite Canvas, again, by Celeste. It showcases her wide-ranging and unique 3D sculptures designed using tilt brush. We love tilt brush. And then it's incorporated and animated into various concerts, performances, and virtual social gathering spots from 2019 until today. These imaginative metaverse events, inspired by fantasy, science fiction, they help to lend the collective redefinition of the boundaries of digital art, the social experience of music and sound, gamification, and live performance using spatial technology. And with that being said, I would love to introduce to the stage Celeste Lear. And if we can, give some hand emojis, dance emojis. Woohoo!
Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? All right. Thanks for the props, Gina. So happy to be here. Give me a moment to turn on the video screen here. Hold on, everybody. All right. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Right. This is my second time presenting in frame, so bear with me. Okay. Well, hello, everybody, and good morning from Los Angeles. I just want to take a moment and thank you all for coming to my very first VR art opening I'm calling Infinite Canvas. And I would, of course, like to express my gratitude to XR Women for the opportunity to display my art here at the gallery and to give this short presentation, and also for their vision and perseverance to advance women in immersive tech. Super honored to be here. I've been working on what I want to say today, like a deeper purpose mission statement. And when I take a moment and reflect on like my greater life purpose and drive, I have this reoccurring theme, like a personal theme, that it's my goal to bring beauty into the world and to help bring people together to experience the good things in life. Artists really seem to have to experience this innate drive to create. We love to come up with unique ways to immerse our viewers and listeners in our visions and sounds and souls. The arts really bind us together and give everyone around us essential inspiration, fuel to continue and expand our own work, whatever it may be, even if it's more scientific or technical. Like the arts are, my analogy is that music and art are like humanity's figure at the front of the ship, guiding us forward and inspiring us with beauty and hope for a better future. So for anyone that's coming in that doesn't know me, my name is Celeste Lear, and I'm an LA-based VR artist. I work as an immersive event and concert producer and XR experience designer. Many of you also know my work as music director, composer, and DJ, working decades now really in the entertainment, nightlife, and audio production composition world. And yeah, the art show I'm unveiling today, I titled Infinite Canvas. And this to me represents unbridled possibilities, personal and collective artistic evolution, storytelling squared, and the next iteration of the fusion between organic and synthetic in the arts. The art in the gallery is for sale, and it's available as NFTs also. You can click the pieces to get that information. I was only able to fit a select few of the sculptures I've created using tilt brush in this gallery due to size spaces, but I also have some pieces that are up on Sketchfab and I'll link to those. There's also music that I have composed attached to some of the pieces that you can listen to. That's also, some of those pieces are available on all streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. Let me click the next video here. Give me a moment. I'm going to switch screens here. Okay. So, all these ads, you guys. Okay. Come on, YouTube. So a quick origin story. I was introduced to virtual reality on a Vive. Sorry, it was a Oculus Rift in 2018. And the very first program that I actually ever tried in VR was Tilt Brush, and I instantly fell in love with it. And the minute I put it on, my reaction was, I thought this is really a next level tool for creativity. And I ended up purchasing gear in early 2019, including a gamer PC, as I was, when you're in sound engineering, you typically always learn on a Mac. And so I really had to discipline myself and push forward to learn how to use a PC. And that I'm still learning. That was a tricky switchover. So I use a Mac and a PC for a lot of this work. And I leaned heavily into VR during the pandemic. So a lot of you might have been in this world during that time. And if anyone was also involved in the social scene, you know, it was a real lifesaver because the isolation was intense. I went through a divorce at that time, and it was really hard. And the VR was a saving grace of the communities that I've made, really strong, lasting friendships, and was able to dive into this art and production. Some of the visuals, some of the video that you're seeing is actually from Second Life. That was one of the first communities that I joined. And they were incredibly helpful in coaching me on how to bring my art into the platform, to build and design in there, and how to change the file types and understand. It was just a really, really supportive community to be a part of, and a testament of how these digital cultures can still be strong, supportive, and uplifting. So since I had worked as a DJ for many years, I was excited to continue my exploration of performance in virtual reality on stages that I was able to design. And to be honest, the stage design kind of started as a joke. When I was in Tilt Brush, I was like, oh, you know, if I was superstar famous DJ and I had all the money in the world and like a production team behind me to design my fantasy stages, like the kind you see at these world-class music festivals, I was like, this is kind of what I want it to look like these giant butterfly wings shooting lasers out of the sides. Like, I just kind of let my imagination run rampant. And I didn't actually think that I would be using these to perform. And so when it started happening, it was actually really fun, and it was such a treat. And it was such, I say when you're in virtual reality, you just kind of have to open your mind, be imaginative, and kind of let go and dive in to suspend your preconceived notions of what, socializing and dance and concerts can look like. If anyone went to the Fatboy Slim concert and Engage, the creative possibilities for immersive design for music videos and concerts and gamification is just incredible. So it was such a treat working with the Second Life community and making these concerts happen. The other platform that I was heavily involved in was Wave. It was Wave XR. And I'm going to switch video screens so I can show you. just curious if anyone here was in Wave.
That's a big yes.
Okay. Anyone else here got to experience Wave before they shut down? Just curious. So Wave XR was so Wave XR was a platform. It was it was some of the best tools that I've seen for music, concert, and live performance production. The vision, I believe it was Adam Arrigo. He was the founder. When I went into that platform, I was so blown away at the creative possibilities and the tools that they were giving creators for content presets, and also the ability to import in digital objects through Google Poly. So it was a really cool platform that was very well thought out in terms of what the artists and the creators could use. But there was a fatal flaw, and unfortunately, this platform had to sunset, had to close down due to the fact that Google Poly was where a lot of our art was coming from to build our worlds. And when Google Poly went out of business, it took hundreds of artists, years and years of work with it. And so very similar to what happened in alt space, we lost a treasure trove of creation in there. It was just really a time of mourning for a lot of the artists. I spent 8 months building and creating these virtual nightclub and gamified social and dance experiences, and everything was deleted. But I'm very good about video documenting how this all works, and because I've loved to share with the community the process and the people behind this technology and what it's like to go inside, and also just for anyone that's moving into the development world or dreaming up how to further design platforms. I think that Wave XR was an excellent example of how to create these really incredible experiences. So this was one of my favorite parts, and the process was called God mode in the game because they give you this ability to look at the world as a mini model. And so this is like my nightclub actually that's floating through a tunnel. So the collider where the avatars are kind of based for the sense of gravity is you get to see it going through this tunnel, and you get to toggle back and forth between the miniature and master view. And that was an incredible way to create. It was so fun. During this time, my husband at the time complained that he didn't see me for like a whole year. I disappeared into VR. I don't know if that's happened to any of you, but creating tunnel effects and infinite scrolling tunnels and particle effects was really fun. And then these shows, I was also able to work with a VJ. The platform gave tools to both DJ music using little records that you could put on turntables that they licensed music from different labels, or you could broadcast your own music from my recording studio, which is what I opted to do more often than not. The VJ got his own mixing board also. So when I worked with a VJ, I created a perch for him. So I had to design my world so the VJ would have a special perch where he got a bird's eye view of what was going on and could control the speed of the tunnels, the lighting effects. I would build scene to scene. So you were able to create in terms of which scenes you were going to start and go cycle through and then end. And that was also an incredible way to design a platform for experience. So I would have team meeting with my VJ, give him like written notes. Okay, we're going to spend 5 minutes on scene 1, 10 minutes on scene 2, and then turn down the lighting on scene 3 for a nighttime effect. It's just incredible. And I also was very, very grateful to have the talent of Carlos Austin and his team, and he's here today. I want to give him lots of credit because a lot of this work, the visuals were, the videography and live broadcast was handled by his team. When we were working, we had a Discord channel going for team communications, which was also a great way for us to stay in touch, but it was also a tremendously mind-numbing amount of technology that we are using all at the same time. I felt like a crazy mad scientist with all these computers open, a Mac and a PC, my VR headset on, DJing, and creating these worlds, working with the full production team. It was seriously like some of the hardest, most challenging work that I've ever done, but very rewarding. Although not a lot of people got to see it because the technology is still so experimental, and you have to have a gamer PC to come in to Wave XR. But it's just a testament of what can be done, and how world building, and platform design can and should be done in the future. So anyway, I just wanted to show a little bit about this. I don't want to talk too much because I really do want everyone to be able to go into the gallery and look around and socialize and spend some time enjoying the art. And again, I'm really just thrilled to be a part of this community. I find all of your work so inspirational. I'm really enjoying getting to know everybody more. And again, I am going to be the official DJ for the welcome party at AWE, which I'm very honored. And if any of you or have music or know people that have some kick-ass music for your games, any XR related project, you can send it to me. If I have time, I want to remix it. And I want to really be representing the community at AWE for the music and sound aside. So feel free to send that to me, and I'm just going to stop there. So thank you so much for hearing me out and for coming to Infinite Canvas.
Awesome. Woohoo. Thank you, Celeste. Well, Celeste, would you like to lead us into your gallery space?
Sure, follow me.
Woohoo.
Oh, let me turn this video screen off though. All my meditation videos up there.
Perfect. And I will say, everybody, if you are not in the gallery space, you will not be able to hear Celeste talk. It is a private voice zone, so if you want to join the rest of the conversation, please get up and WASD or...
Hi, Celeste.
Hi, Jenny.
It's Trish.
Oh, sorry. I saw Jenny in front of me.
This
Hi.
is really amazing.
Ooh, I love your glasses.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to
Thank
see
you. Thank you for paving the way.
Oh, of course.
That's so beautiful.
It's so
Hi,
good
Wendy.
to meet you and see what.
Wow.
I'm going to be at AWE too.
Awesome.
Yay.
Yay.
So maybe we can catch up and see if I can collaborate with you.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have like an official XR Women meetup at AWE, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'd love that.
Hoot.
And a
I'm
pre-party.
going for the first time this year.
Yay.
Yeah, we're XR Guild is all too. So we're very conscious not to split up everybody into another party if there's already a party going on. So yeah. So we'll make sure that everybody knows where everybody is going to be during that week, for sure. Stick together.
Celeste, I'm digging the boom cubed.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
The Boom Cube. Yeah, that one's pretty fun. There's some music, but I think I thought when I put the music in here, I thought it was going to be only played per avatar individually. But I think we had an issue earlier where someone hit the button, it was played for the entire group. So if the music starts for everybody, hopefully it would just be the one song and not multiple tracks at the same time. But the music's all, I've composed it in my recording studio and mixed and engineered this music also.
Oh, so there is music in here. Oh,
There
okay.
is,
I
yeah.
don't hear any. Okay, good to
Do
know.
we
Good to know. I'll walk
do we
around
want to
and see if I
try
can
and play a
find it.
track?
Oh, there's your player. I see it. Okay.
I see the player, but it's not, I'm not hearing it for some reason.
Okay, I wonder what's going on.
Do you guys hear it now?
Yeah, we're good. Well, I'm good.
I can hear it. I can hear Winter's Passery.
No, I don't know. I do.
How many other visual artists are in here?
I would also call myself a visual artist, but the work that I do is it's very different, but as it should be.
Yeah, I'm a documentarian, but I consider myself a visual artist.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Celeste, I didn't know you were a part of the Act Now project.
Yeah, it was actually, the Act Now is a great story because I've been a part of a team that has been selected as an official arts partner of the United Nations, and we've worked together on these really incredible high-tech multimedia installations throughout the years for the UN, including an AR installation for the World Food Program. And we commemorated UNESCO's 70th year anniversary in Paris with a full team and a architectural video mapping experience on the site of UNESCO's headquarters. But during the pandemic, we had all these projects that we were planning on doing that we couldn't do. And I suggested that we move it into the metaverse and that we produce everything in VR. And we designed a deck to present to the United Nations, and they really loved it. I took them on a tour in a Zoom call through AltSpace, and they absolutely loved it. So we got permission from them to do Act Now VR, and we had 2 flagship 24-hour kind of digital twin experiences that we created with Cause and Christie and Chris Crisatelli from Dreamland XR on MetaCities, and a whole slew of artistic partners. And we're working to keep this project and vision going right now because we're fundraising, but we really want to get Act Now XR, it's back off the ground. Our director is actually at the EarthX conference this week, networking. And has anyone ever been to EarthX?
No, but I'm very aware of it because of
What?
my climate storytelling project.
What is
Jenny,
it?
I can't wait to hear more about it. Oh, EarthX. Let's see. Actually, not exactly. I've never been before. It's
I
the
haven't been before. Dallas.
world's largest green gathering held annually around Earth Day in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Nonprofit organization.
Yeah, I'm hoping to connect with them for next year for Metamorphosis. So.
By the way, Jenny and I are practically neighbors. She lives really close to me in here in Los Angeles.
You know, we need to get together again. Celeste.
So Celeste, what is can you talk about this this sort of featured piece right here, the one with the forest cipher and the leaves and the trees?
Sure. So this one was just kind of a stream of consciousness piece. It's I really like the concept of flow state or getting into the zone where you just focus on like the art as a meditation. And it was one of the pieces that I was the most in the flow state when I was creating. And I would also say a lot of the inspiration behind my designs comes from the natural world. And I want to honor and create in nature's, in nature's image. And so this piece is maybe just my homage to the forest, and the cipher is a term for like a digital code. And I think that nature, the natural world, has this mathematics behind these intense mathematics behind it, and like how geometry comes into play. And when you zoom into nature, the systems behind it, how incredibly ornate and also mathematical they are. So it's like the juxtaposition of nature and technology. And then I like that the branches are kind of floating up towards the sky, the heavens. Yeah, I'm not sure how to describe it.
Yeah, no, well, I guess when I look at it, I get this big sense of both micro and macro. Like it's like either I'm zooming in really, really close, or I'm so far removed from these organic shapes that they become mathematical, that they become very much about just simple geometries.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm such a nature fanatic. I spend a lot of my extra time out in the wilderness whenever I can, but I'm also in virtual reality, which is the complete antithesis. It's kind of ironic that I have such a love and appreciation for both.
It's beautiful, Celeste.
Thank you. There's another piece of music that, tell me if everyone knows this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it.
So this is called El Calypsa, and it's a joint release. One of my best friends is a flautist and a vocalist, and we created this music together. I call that goddess rock.
Just for the record, it was very, I don't know, it was like very melodic in my brain. It just kind of relaxed me there for a minute. So thank you, Celeste.
Yeah, I agree. I
That
agree.
song you have to have,
I was
you actually
totally in
have to
tune with
have
it.
headphones on. It's that song was created as a bass track, so you actually have to have really good speakers or headphones to appreciate the impact of the bass of that song, because there's a lot of sub bass programming in it. So if you're just listening on a speaker on your computer, you won't get the full impact of the song. But yeah, it was
I really enjoy your music. And
Yeah.
I've told you this before that I think your Dreamy and Chill track, I have kind of in the last couple of weeks gone to bed and listened to it before I sleep. And
good. Okay, yeah,
you are part of my daily routine right now. So thank
yeah,
you.
that playlist is so special. In fact, I'd love to share it with everyone. This is great background music. It's good early morning or late night music.
Yep.
Very relaxing. It's very centering.
Mhm.
Yeah, here, let me share it because this one is some real soul inspiration.
Yeah, it's my absolute favorite. So
Okay,
yeah.
I'm so happy. That one's also good bedroom music.
Yeah, it just centers my brain every time I listen to it. And no matter if I listen to it right from the beginning or if I listen to it in the beginning, in the middle to the end or whatever, it's yeah, I can vouch for that one.
I just shared it in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. I'm so happy to have this art in here for a couple months. And yeah. What's everyone else up to today? Anything exciting? I'm
Exciting?
jobbing.
No, but I guess it's all exciting, huh?
It's Wednesday and back to work for me. Thank you so much, Celeste, for having your artwork in here. We're excited to make this part of our weekly events and spread the news about all the amazing work that you've done. So thank you. Really appreciate you offering as, this gift to our community, which is so inspiring. Thank you.
You guys want to do a group shot?
Yes.
Always, Carlos. Where are you?
Yes.
I'm right behind you. We could do it with a tree in the background.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. Yeah, let's get one before everybody takes off. 'Cause I know. Thanks, Carlos.
Thank you
Feel
so
free
much.
to direct us.